One. Hello Eagles and welcome back to campus. Hunter and Lindsay are back and we are excited to be doing these videos again and excited to get back to school. Hope you've had a great summer, and we're going to focus this first video on getting readjusted or adjusted to campus. If you're a new student, you're getting adjusted for the first time, and we're going to share some tips. I'm going to talk to my RA, my resident assistant, in Reuter Hall as well.
Yeah, we're also going to go into one of the dorms. I haven't been in one of the dorms for about 3 years now. So we're going to share some of our own personal experiences and how we each got adjusted here on campus in the dorms.
So first, Madison, I just want to ask you, what is kind of your background? Why did you decide to be an RA?
4 years ago, I was a freshman here, and I lived in Eagle, and someone asked me if I wanted to be a part of the core team. And so I was like, sure, why not? And I got involved in the hall, and then I applied to be an RA for my next year as a sophomore. And then I was in Coat, and I loved working with freshmen. Especially I had 36 girls who were all basically like my family. So I loved that, and getting to know them, and having freshmen come in and not really know what an RA was, what college was like, and needed some guidance. And having been a freshman the year before, it was really easy to sit down and say, you know, these are some of the things that I did that helped. These are some of the things that I wish I would have done, and that was really helpful. And then this year I have a mixture of sophomores through seniors or super seniors, and then a bunch of international students as well.
Okay.
So.
Gotcha. So you talked a little bit about, you know, you were a freshman at one point, obviously, and so you kind of were able to help your sophomore year. What are some advice you gave to freshmen and new students in general about getting adjusted to UWL and living on campus?
I really told them that the first 6 weeks are the most important part of the year, because that's when people don't really know each other yet. You haven't made friends. You don't really know what it's like, especially if you're a first year student and you've never been here before. And that's when you can really find out what kind of people you want to hang out with, what do you like to do, and get involved in as many things as you can. So when I had my residents ask me what they could do, I directed them to intramurals, clubs, tried to get them involved in any sort of outside activities, being a part of the hall leadership team or doing anything on campus. There's so many things that you can be a part of, and there's so many people that you can meet who have a similar interest as you.
Right.
And I think that sometimes people come into college and think that you only need to do one thing, which is like drink or do what everybody else is doing, but that's actually not true, because there's so many people out there who don't do that or who like to do other things on the weekends. And it's really just about finding those people, and I think it's easy when you have someone there to tell you like what's available and like what kind of things are going on around campus, so that they can meet those people.
Gotcha. So meeting those people and getting, you know, finding the people that are most like you, what would be the best way to do that? Obviously you said clubs and things like that, getting involved.
It's definitely hard if you don't know how to do that. They actually just did a new rearrangement of what used to be RHAC is now the Student Embassy. And what they do is they let you form links, and that's on the Student Embassy page on UWL website. And you can join links where it's like a one-time event and a volleyball game, or you can create your own link and do a book club every week, and you can have as many people as you want, or you can cap it at 10, or you can do different things like that. So that's a really great way to meet people that have similar interests to you, because there's like hundreds of different things that people are doing around campus.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you for sitting down with us today.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, so now we are in a residence hall it's Sanford Hall, which is on the east side of campus, and we wanted to share some personal things about back in the day when we adjusted to campus. It really wasn't back in the day for me. I'm a sophomore, and Lindsay is a senior. So for me, it was just going around and meeting people. So I basically just walked into somebody's room down the hall. I noticed they kind of had a similar interest to me, what they were doing in the room, but also just kind of, I had talked to them a little bit. I was in their Eagle group over the weekend, and so I walked into their room, and now I'm living with two of them this year, and over in Reuter Hall. And so you just kind of make those relationships right off the bat, and if you can just kind of get to know people, then you can feel more comfortable, feel like you have a support system on campus that's because obviously you're maybe not living with your family anymore, so you got to kind of create that support system again. And I really felt I created it with the friends I made right off the bat on campus.
So for my own personal experiences here at UWL, I actually came in as a sophomore, so I was a transfer student. I lived in Drake Hall, which is right across from Whitney. It was amazing living right across from Whitney.
Oh, yeah.
It was very nice. And actually the student center is right over there too now, so that's nice. But I obviously was a little nervous coming in as a sophomore because I was going to be with a lot of freshmen, not many transfer students. But the biggest thing I thought that was very beneficial was always keeping your door open. I know sometimes people are nervous with new people in the surroundings and stuff, but having your door open in the dorm and keeping it open allows for other people to come in and traction, just a bunch of people, you know, like you said, to see people listening to the music you like, or watching movies you like, doing homework, doing that type of stuff. And then that way you can say hi to people when you walk by, so people know you, you know.
That really allowed me to make the friends that I did right off the bat.
Yeah, so I think that's a big thing, and just kind of being open, you know, to new experiences and open to new people and new friendships and new things. And this is a whole new part of your life, I think. It's very hard for people to adjust sometimes coming to college, but being open to new experiences and new friends and that type of thing is really, really helpful. I think everybody always says college is the best part of your life, you know, and the best times and stuff, and everybody's in the same boat as you. Everybody's trying to make new friends, everybody's trying to adjust to studies, sports, groups, all that type of stuff. So you're not alone in this situation. Everybody's in the same boat as you, so just keep that in mind, I think.
Well, I hope you learned some valuable things about getting adjusted to campus and building a relationship with your resident assistant, and learned Madison said some great things about getting involved and meeting new people all around campus. Yeah,
next week, hopefully once you're acquainted here at UWL, we'll be talking about how to get involved more on campus, so a bunch of organizations, clubs, and activities that we have here at UWL to make it feel a little bit more like home. So we hope you're enjoying your first week of classes, and we'll see you around.